In this video for I Thought Wealth, I'm going to talk to you on the topic, when you rise too fast, make sure you don't fall. There are times in the market which allow you to make a lot of money in short periods of time. It happens to all of us. It happens again and again. In every cycle, many of us have had the luck and fortune of making money too much too soon. It happens because we must have been in the right place, owning the right stocks, and the markets would have chased those stocks just after we bought them or as we own them for a reasonable period of time. When that happens, euphoria becomes our pattern. It throws money at us. So you make a multi-bagger, you double your money very fast. Sometimes you make a 5x in 2-3 years. Sometimes you make a 10x in 5 years. Such things happen to a lot of us, right? It happened in many companies in the last 2-3 years. What happened when God smiled on us? Most of us started thinking that it's our genius. It's very natural to get carried away when you are faced with such super success. But my experience across cycles has been that the most difficult aspect is to control your emotions, is to hold yourself back, is to resist that urge to feel too proud of what you've done, to showcase what you've done, to go out telling that I have done this, I have done that, and to become more inward looking and start thinking of what can go wrong. When things are going too right, it's very important for you to start thinking about what can go wrong. But what we do instead is start believing that nothing can go wrong for us. The last year has been a phase where many people thought like that, and the outcome has not been favorable. In fact, it has been quite painful for quite a few investors. People who are in their first cycle post-COVID have had success like no first cycle investor could have had before them. So it's been unprecedented and spectacular. But this has also made them very, very confident, and that confidence has been in excess of what it must be. So what they do is that they feel that their way of investing is the only way, and they are not willing to see other ways. They are not willing to see what is happening around them. They are so self-obsessed with what they are doing that they don't want to listen to other viewpoints, and they want others to listen to their viewpoint and agree with them. The need for what you expect from others is very high, and the condition which you put on yourself is very low. Now, this is a typical setting where you get isolated from the market. This is how a lot of experienced investors lose track, lose their way, and start going in the wrong direction. I've seen this many times. It's happened to me also quite a few times. And as you become more experienced in the market, as you see more cycles, when things are very good for you, you start wondering what can go wrong, and you start thinking of what will I do if this goes wrong. So how can I protect myself, at least to a limited extent, from some big errors? All these things come to you with experience, but it's important for you to be cognizant of the need to prepare for this state, to prepare for this event, to prepare for this activity and this phase in your life. That lack of preparation can be very, very painful, because you will go the wrong way, make a lot of mistakes, and then spend a whole lot of time coming back. Now you will come back, but the problem would be that this time loss would eventually impair your career returns. It will affect your psyche. It will definitely impair your confidence, and it will make you very, very wary and circumspect. You will become very scared to do things after that. Why do you become scared to do things when you were this other person who was always confident in whatever you did? The reason is that when things were going too well, you became overconfident. So never stretch your confidence before it becomes too late. So at the time when you should pull your confidence back and become circumspect and cautious, please do that. By doing that, you will protect yourself from having a nasty fall, and if at all there will be a fall, it will be very, very modest and something from which you will quickly get up and start rising again. While I say that you must prepare for a fall, I also want to place this before you. For every investor, there will be some fall. There cannot be an investor who has continuously done well without a fall in all times. Of course, when you see YouTube or Twitter or WhatsApp, you start getting the feeling that there are some people who are doing like that, but you have not seen their numbers, you don't know the reality, you are only seeing their imagery and what they are telling you, and it doesn't matter. But be sure that when you do very well, there will be a slippage. Mentally do whatever you can to minimize the impact of that slippage so that you will be able to rise quickly from that fall and reach greater heights thereafter. So this preparation in your mind is not easy. That's something that you need to want very badly, and you need to make that preparation happen. How can you do that? Can you do it all alone? My sense is you can never do it all alone. You need a circle of people who should help you do this preparation, because they will speak truth to you. They will tell you where you are wrong. They will tell you where you are right, and they will tell you where you need to improve. They will guide you where you can be a better person, a better investor. And this circle is something that you cannot prepare after you become super successful. You have to prepare that circle all the time. You must include people with whom you have mutual respect, with whom you're comfortable helping each other. It's not a one-way traffic. You help that person, they help you. And you need to travel with them for years together. So, if you're very successful today, look around to see if you have that circle. If you have that circle, engage more with that circle, be more open, tell the circle what you're trying to engage with them for, be transparent, get their feedback, and then mull over it, go back to them with your viewpoints, think through everything, never rush, never judge, and be very open. That's something which you need to be when you're very, very successful. The last 2 years have been extremely good for a lot of people. It's only this year which has seen a significant dip in the fortunes of many investors. So those who have done well through 2021 and 21-22 must take 22-23 as a learning and build this ecosystem that will help them rise from a fall, and make sure that any fall in the future is not a nasty fall and something from which they can rise again to reach greater heights. Thank you for watching this video.